Yeah, let's do this. TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer.
Yeah. Here we go, yeah. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on the gaming string. Bang, bang, blaze 'em on up, TJ Quake, we bust 'em like 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Woo! What is cracking like, ladies and gentlemen? What is cracking like? TJ Quake right back at you again on the TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk Show. The same show we do, the TJ&MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. So that's right. I'm right here, right now with you today. And we are here to let you guys know we always coming at you raw on this podcast. We always coming at you raw. We pretty soon we're going to be having guests on the show. We're going to have special guests, things of that nature. The show's starting to trying to kind of get to a point where we're going to get ready to start really trying to pick up the pace. You know, I've been doing shows, you know, here and there. But I'm going to get ready to really get this show really popping and moving and all that kind of wonderful, beautiful stuff. So, but let's get to it. Shall we get to it? Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay. I think we can. Can I get an amen? No, I said an amen. No. Never mind. Guys never know what I'm trying to do here. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is the Amber Heard exclusive of her telling everyone it wasn't fair. It's not fair. They did me wrong. I don't believe that this is happening to me. How can this happen to me? I'm Amber Heard. I'm a woman. You must believe women. Hello, me too. Yeah, Amber Heard, that didn't quite work out for you, did it? It didn't quite go the way you thought it was going to go. Yeah. Yeah, no, Amber Heard, as you guys all know, was, in the whole Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial of, defamation case where, Johnny Depp basically was suing this heifer for basically trying to ruin his career off of, saying lies about him. Basically saying that this man was beating her to death all the time. Yet she somehow ended up staying with the guy for most of those years of being beat down, supposedly, and everything. And she's upset because, as you guys all know, Johnny Depp, thank goodness, won that defamation trial. Yes, that's a win for us men against this stupid Me Too lying organization movement. Yeah, and I said it because I'm sick and tired of women like Amber Heard coming out lying on you, lying on men, saying all this bullshit just so that they can get their way and try to, get some type of publicity or some revenge on you somehow. Johnny don't want to be with your behind no more. So I'm going to come out. I'm going to start saying all this craziness about his behind. And, I was only with him anyway, so I can get my name out there and get movie parts and stuff. Cause that's what Johnny Depp did for my ass. Oops. Did I say that? Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Yeah. Can I recount back all that, please? Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's Amber Heard right now, y'all. But she's hurting, y'all. She's hurting really bad. She's hurting. Oh, no. She's hurting. Well, it's kind of like, when somebody comes up to you and, I don't know, they slap you, that kind of thing. Yeah. Just like that. Give him another one. Yeah, that's what happened to you, Amber. You got slapped. You got slapped back into your place because she lost this case, ladies and gentlemen. She lost with flying colors. The people didn't believe her. The jury, the most important of all, did not believe her because this woman, just the stuff that she was saying was unbelievable. But we're going to get into this real quick. I don't want to bore you guys with all my flow. I'm going to go do some more commentating, but I'm going to commentate on this daggum exclusive about Amber Heard, what she's saying, on, NBC News. It was an NBC News exclusive. She comes up for the first time. She tells her truth. What happened to me and nobody understands me. And I can't believe people would side with Johnny over me. I'm a woman. Yeah. So, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to play that little clip. We're going to kind of go into it in a little bit. I'll kind of pause and give my little commentate and whatnot. But this is a woman who obviously doesn't understand that we are doing away with the Me Too movement. We're seeing through the lies of the Me Too movement, and she makes it bad. And this is what I get upset about. This woman here makes it bad for women who truly are being beaten, battered by their significant others or some man or something like that out there. And she makes light of it. She acts like she was a spokesperson for women getting beat when she never was beaten by Johnny. She was the one doing the beating. Okay. And you found this out through the trial. Anybody that paid attention to the trial would realize that the only person that was doing any hitting was her. And that's by her own admission. I mean, she said it. Johnny never once said he put his hands on her, but she showed up, said that she put her hands on him, because, she thought he was going to do something. So she did this, but always lie about Johnny threw me so hard. I flew over a ping pong table. She would always describe in detail of all the environment, why this shiz was happening. Right. Found it very weird how she would do that. But that's what she was doing. And to me, it was just like, girl, really? But the thing to me, and I'm getting ready to play this right now and everything. The thing to me that I have to say did it for me. This was the one that sealed the deal on how much a liar this heifer is. This woman literally had the nerve to say, okay, she wants all of you and me and every other person out there, because she thinks we're all stupid. She had the nerve to actually say that this man beat, and in one moment he had beat her in her face, mind you, her face. All right. With big ass solid knuckle rings. I told you guys this in one of my last videos, right? And everything. These big ass rings and everything on his hands. This guy Johnny wears these freaking rings all the time. You saw him in court wearing these big old giant rings that would freaking rip woodchucks out of wood and so forth. But she said she got hit in the face. He hit her several times. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7 times in the face. Okay. And the lawyer said, dang, wow, really? Oh, okay. Well, did you go get medical treatment after that? No, I didn't feel that I needed to. Really? You just got beat in the face several times with big ass hands and rings that would rip your skin off your face, the flesh out of your freaking bones, off your bones. And you mean to tell me you didn't go and get no medical treatment? That he knocked you almost silly, that you almost didn't recall anything? It was that bad of a beating? That's what she said. Now, mind you, people, this is the part. It wasn't so much that part was the part that messed it up for her. It's the part where they show her at literally the next day at an interview, a television interview, like a Jimmy Kimmel type thing and everything. Special guest, looking glamorous and flawless in the face. Not a scratch on her. She had the nerve to literally tell people, ladies and gentlemen, mind you, that her mouth was so busted up that when she opened it, it would bleed. She could barely open her mouth. Really, Amber? Because it sure was funny how you was doing all kinds of talking on that freaking show the following day after this beatdown. Yeah, so spare me the freaking nonsense. It was a closed case after that freaking testimony. It was closed case. I made my mind up right then and there. This woman is lying through her freaking A, and I know that she's lying about this. She's lying about every single thing she's talking about. So let's go on to this little review real quick, her little exclusive interview, and let's hear what Amber says, and I'll commentate on whatever. Let's hear what she has to say here.
NBC. Let's hear some of that interview right now.
I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed doors. I don't presume the average person should know those things, and so I don't take it personally.
Yeah, Amber, you put that shit on Front Street when you was out there telling everybody all this craziness about Johnny. You put that on Front Street. You're the one that defamed Johnny. You're the one that freaking said Johnny was beating you and ruined this man's career. Thank goodness he got his career back after this one, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we continue?
But even somebody who is sure I'm deserving of all this hate and vitriol.
Oh, I'm sure.
Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation. You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair.
Amber, I'm going to say it right here on this podcast right now on the TJQUAKE Ghetto Gaming Pod, Pop Culture Talk. Okay. I'm going to look you dead in your eye and said, you well deserve every single thing that's happening to you right now. Everything that's happening on social media. Hell to the motherfucking yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, I'm looking at you dead right now. I'm looking at your face right now. And if you was in front of me, I look you dead in your eye with stern eyes and tell you, hell yeah, you deserve it. Girl, who you think you fooling and everything? Who you think you fooling? Anyway, move on.
Of course, we also touched on what happened in court and what the jury decided. There's no polite way to say it. The jury looked at the evidence you presented. They listened to your testimony and they did not believe you. They thought you were lying.
How could, I'll put it this way, how could they make a judgment? How could they not come to that conclusion? They had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks of nonstop, relentless testimony from paid employees and towards the end of the trial, randos.
Paid employees and towards the end of it, randos. Well, guess what, Amber? You had paid employees on your side too. See, people, that's how it works, Amber. They normally bring in, witnesses, okay, certain professionals, and they have to pay those professionals to give their professional opinion on certain things, like your medical shiz that happened to you, the bruisings and all this stuff. Your little fake. I covered all my scars and shiz with this little thing of makeup. It was like a little compact thing. Do you remember that? If y'all remember seeing the trial, she showed this little compact thing that had like 3 different shades in it. And she want to make me believe that that's what she would cover her busted up face with, and her face would look flawless. What did one of the lawyers say? So Amber, in this picture here, there is no bruising, is there? But not that you can see. Well, Amber, there is no cuts or slashes or black eye in this scene. Not that you can see. Which, that's because there's nothing there. You can't see it because there's nothing there. What do you mean you not that you can see? You mean the picture's not just lying? Oh, I forgot you put makeup on. That covered it all up. Yeah, remember you said you had 2 black eyes on top of that before you went to that freaking interview? Yeah, the makeup, I guess you put a whole bunch of makeup around your eyes, and that made the black eye go away, right? Woman. Let's move on.
Okay. So you don't blame the jury?
I don't blame them. It wasn't, I don't blame them. I actually understand he's a beloved character and people feel they know.
A beloved character. Now look how she demeaned his humanness. He's a character. People love his character. He's a character. He's a beloved character, so everybody loves him because he's an actor, and everybody loves his acting. No, he's a human being, Amber. He's a beloved human being. People love Johnny Depp and everything. Okay, they like his vibe. Johnny Depp during the entire thing never saw Johnny Depp break down in tears and go through all this stupid stuff. This girl never even had a drop of water come out of her freaking eye when she was up there pretending like she was crying. He was a monster. And I was looking at a monster, and I was trying to stop the monster. I was trying to keep him, Johnny, please. Don't leave. Remember that? We kept telling him not to leave? Why would you want a guy who's beating you to death not to leave? Johnny's up there saying in the freaking video, if you guys listen, he was up there saying, hey, we need some space. You go your way, I'm going my way. I'm going to go over here. Okay. And what's going to happen here is, I'm going to do my thing. We need some time. Johnny, please, don't do this. Don't do this, Johnny. Please don't do that. Amber, come on. Just go. You go there, girl. Just let me leave. Let me go. You won't let me go. Let me just go over here and we'll talk later. Okay. We need some time away from each other for a little bit. This is Johnny on the freaking video. Does this sound like the voice of a guy when he's saying this that was beating her? Normally the abuser won't let the woman go. The man who's like, he beats the woman and stuff like that, he don't let her go. She wants to be the one leaving. Well, honey, can we talk about this? No, we're going to talk about this right now, girl. We're going to talk about this right now. You want one of these? Yeah, that's right. You don't want one of those. Anyway, let's continue.
Him. He's a fantastic actor.
Their job is to not be dazzled by that. Their job is to look at the facts and the evidence.
Facts.
And they did not believe your testimony or your evidence.
You should see your face.
Again, how could they, after listening to 3.5 weeks of testimony about how I was a non-credible person, not to believe a word that came out of my mouth?
That's the point, Amber. They're listening to the facts of the case. They heard your side and they heard Johnny Depp's side and everything. And you have to say, how could they, after they heard nonstop testimony about how bad of a person I was? Well, weren't you saying the same thing about Johnny? They had 3 weeks of nonstop testimony about how Johnny was a monster. How he's so cruel and all these things, these evil, wicked things he was doing. Yeah, it goes on both sides, Amber. That's how it works. And guess what? They didn't believe the bullshit that your side was saying. They saw right through the freaking lies, through your freaking. You actually jacked yourself up, Amber, because the way you went every time this girl, and everybody mentions this, ladies and gentlemen, mind you, every time Amber talked and everything, she looked at the daggum audience. She would look at the audience, the jury. She would look at the jury, and one of the jury members came out and actually said, this is what a jury member said. He came out on TikTok or one of his social media sites and came out and said, dude, we didn't believe this chick for one bit. This chick, we saw the lies through this chick. And the thing that creeped me, he said, I was creeped out because she kept looking at us jury people. And we said, why does she keep looking at us when she needs to be looking at the lawyer, telling the lawyer? She kept looking at, so I got to the point where I had to start looking away, he said, and everything. He had to start looking away because it's like this woman is like, hello, a little creepy. Yeah. So, this is the stuff that a jury member was saying. They didn't believe your story. And that's why they awarded Johnny $10 million and only you $2 million. Shall we move on, or do I get another laugh out of that? That's what I thought.
We're going to have more of our exclusive interview with Amber Heard first on today, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning. It's a wide-ranging sit-down.
Okay, so that was a little piece of that little exclusive interview with Amber Heard and everything. I'm not sure if there's more of it. There probably is, but this woman here is she's a knucklehead. That's all I gotta say. She's a straight up knucklehead. She wants people to actually believe that, you know, that this man did all this stuff to her when all the evidence pointed towards her being the abuser the majority of the time and so forth. I mean, seriously. And I think, I wonder if there was there a little bit more. I'm not sure if there was a little bit more. Let's see. Where was that at? Trying to find out here, ladies and gentlemen, for you, because you know TJQUAKE wants to bring the flavor to your ears right there and everything. So you guys, for any of you guys that know anything about the show, we always talk about pop culture news, the news of the day, gaming, Besta, I believe. Besta. I always pronounce their name. A gaming company just came out with their big show, Besta. Why can't I pronounce that damn name and everything? But anyway, they just had their big showcase thing on Xbox Live. You guys can go and check that out. They got some badass games getting ready to come out. Just want to mention that for all you gamers out there and so forth. They got some stuff like Diablo 4 is looking phenomenal. Diablo 4, ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal looking stuff right there. We got for you racing people, the new Forza game. Graphically, this thing is insane. I like, dude, this shit is almost realistic. It's almost too real. and everything. The environment, everything from sun going up to sun going down. They got it all. It's insanity. They got the Starfield finally showed an epic trailer on Starfield, and it's looking good. I mean, it's got me, and this is a solo playing game. And I normally didn't into playing too many solo games. I'm very, PvP ish kind of guy, like, a lot of community battling and shit. But this is going to be a solo, space, shooter exploration. I mean, it's story, it's basically, what it kind of reminds me? The next level of Mass Effect. That's what this game is like to me. Now that I really think about it, Mass Effect was a full on solo game and everything. This is too, but this goes beyond what Mass Effect did. Beyond what Mass Effect. So any of you Mass Effect fans out there, if you guys were fans of Mass Effect, you guys will definitely be fans of Starfield. This one goes to the next level. I'm talking creatively, RPG wise, everything. It's got a lot to talk. We'll be talking more about it. But before I get into more of my close up on this Amber versus Johnny Depp flavor, we'll go right to a quick commercial. All right, we are back. TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming Flavor. Yes. Man, I tell you, this craziness is so crazy with Johnny Depp and Amber, man. It makes a man want to scream. Yeah, I know. I feel you. I feel you and everything, but it is what it is. Amber Heard. Wow. This woman right here, dude, is something else. She gets on television and she acts like she did nothing wrong, and that she was done wrong, and that, I can't blame them because they heard nothing but just weeks of damnation against me. And so I can't really blame them. Yeah, she blames her. She's mad. Oh man, she was brutally mad, and she ain't very happy with her lawyers right now either. There's a lot of talk about that too. Amber is not happy with her lawyers. Matter of fact, I got stuff that certain people are saying, like on this YouTube channel that they played this exclusive interview on. You got some of the people out here commenting, like this one person. It's so bizarre how she just keeps proving that not only is she a bad actress, but her personality disorder diagnosis is real and very in control of her actions. So that girl's talking about a disorder that they diagnosed about her during the trial. And this woman does nothing but prove the people that she says were paid. She proves that these people were right. This woman's got a freaking problem. She's got a disorder, and she don't get it. She's bipolar. Is really what she is. She's bipolar. And, yeah, I kind of have an idea of what that's about. I won't get into it and everything with some people that I know. So and she's very self-centered, very, delusional, and she believes in her delusions. And that's kind of like where she's at. This other person here goes, this woman is going to ride her victim narrative to the grave. She clearly doesn't respect the legal system and the hundreds of hours that were sacrificed by hundreds of people because of her deceit. It's one thing for her to be complaining since she is uneducated about the legal process, because she is. Everything she was up there saying, well, Amber, that's what you do in a trial. That's how it's done. And I mean, how could they believe? How could they? When all this stuff is being, what her lawyer had the nerve to say? This was something funny. Even her lawyer don't even know how the legal process is. And this is a freaking lawyer, that freaking chick that was freaking, representing her. This woman had the nerve. She was on one of the thing, and they were asking a question. These guys were getting down to the nitty gritty on this shiz. Matter of fact, I wonder, do I have that? Let me see if I have that real quick. Let me pull that up. Okay, so it looks like I found it right here. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of this thing here with Amber Heard's attorney. What's her name? Brevhoffs reacts to trial verdict. Attorney Elaine Bredhoff is, I think her name is Elaine Bredhoff. I didn't know her name before because it really wasn't that important to me. I don't look at these things and go, oh yeah, that's That's the one for me. No. I look at it and I laugh. Yeah. Okay, so here it is. All right, so put this up in the mix here. Sorry, my voice keeps popping in and out and everything right here. So let's do this. Let me adjust this real quick. Mike's all out of whack and shizzle dizzle. Okay, and I want to let's bring this down here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's listen to this lawyer, and you're going to hear the stupidity of this lawyer. This woman had the nerve, but you know what? I had to give it to Good Morning America. I had to give it to them because they actually put her on point. They put her on blast a little bit, and she didn't know what to say. She was up there trying to say this stuff, but it was kind of like they were being nice, but putting her on the spot and putting her on blast at the same time, but being nice about it. Here we go.
A Virginia jury's decision to side with Johnny Depp in his defamation lawsuit is drawing both condemnation and praise. The verdict came after 6 weeks of very dramatic testimony from both sides. She claimed that he abused her while he said she was the abuser. In his reaction, Depp wrote, "The goal of bringing the case was to reveal the truth, and that truth never perishes." Elaine Charlson-Bredehoff is the attorney for Amber Heard and is with us now. And we should mention, we did also reach out to Johnny Depp's team, but they declined to be interviewed this morning.
Because they ain't got time for
Elaine,
stupidness.
We're so very glad you're here.
Thank you.
We heard Amber's reaction to the verdict yesterday. This seems to be a huge victory for Johnny Depp this morning.
Yeah, a major setback for women. For women inside the...
How is that a major setback for women? No. A major setback because the truth came out that Amber lied? No, because Amber was never really a true. So you're saying a major setback for women because Johnny won and the truth came out for Johnny's side, and Amber, whose case actually showed the evidence showed that she technically was the abuser. No, but this is a major setback for women. You see how she turned that around, trying to make it seem like this is for women. See that narrative that they're going with? That stupidity. But listen to the other stupidity. They're gonna put this woman on blast. Check it out.
Courtroom and outside the courtroom.
Because
basically what this said, Amber had an enormous amount of evidence, although a lot of it was suppressed in this case as opposed to the UK.
Really?
But look at all the women who have no evidence. All these women who suffer from domestic violence, domestic abuse, they don't have evidence. And basically what this jury said is unless you pull out your cell phone and you tape record your spouse beating you, you're out of luck.
But Elaine, I think it was bigger.
See what the stupidity is she just said. Now this is a lawyer saying, well, but because Amber had evidence, and but a lot of women don't have evidence and everything. Most of the time, the evidence, lady, if you really were paying attention, okay, the evidence is that. And let me bring this down a little bit because this thing is popping a little bit on this thing here. Getting too pop. Okay, so normally the evidence is the bruising and the beat up that you normally would get. That's the evidence, dummy. And let me fix this thing because this stupid thing keeps my headset. I'm having all these issues today. So normally the evidence is when you bring, pictures of your face being busted up, like you said. The things that Amber was bringing was stuff that people said that she pretty much could have did herself. It wasn't true evidence. She never went to a doctor. She never would go and say, "Oh, look what happened to me. Look what Johnny did to me." She never did that. She would just do these little pictures every once in a while with a couple little scratches, look like little marks on her face and everything, and make it look like she was beat and so forth. When it didn't even really look like a beat. It looked like somebody scratched her and so forth. I don't think Johnny was scratching if he was hitting you with his fist. But anyway, let's move on. But yeah, normally you need evidence. That's how a trial works. You come with your evidence. And then, and that's how you can prove that the food did what they did and everything. Oh, most women don't have evidence. No, that they will have evidence if they come forward and they show stuff and go to the doctors, which Amber, every freaking time they asked her, well, did you go get medical treatment for that? Did you go for that time when you went? No, I didn't feel I needed to. She said that all the time. Well, woman, then how are you going to get evidence? Johnny had his evidence. There's even evidence of Johnny had pictures of his face when he got hit by her. His cheek was swollen. Yeah, can't hide that with makeup. Yeah, he had a couple scratches on his face and everything. He had proof. What did you have, Amber? Lies. Anyway, so let's go back. Let's go back on.
Because you had the evidence, as you say, but they did not believe her. Why do you think they did not believe her?
I think that a lot of that was that it was Johnny Depp. I think the celebrity status.
But she's a celebrity too.
And
Thank you.
And it's not only not
she's a
believing her.
but she's a celebrity too.
Right.
But you have to remember, it's
Look at
a
her
tale
face
of
right
two
there.
trials. All the evidence came in the UK. Mr. Depp brought that one. The burden of proof was on the son in the UK because they had called him a wife beater and talked about the domestic violence. He had his opportunity to tell the truth then. And a 3-week trial, he lost. The judge found 12 acts of domestic violence, including sexual violence.
Really?
And that came out November 2, 2020. We weren't allowed to tell the jury that.
Well, it's a different system, and the judge, it wasn't a jury, it was a judge. The judge said it was substantially true, and that is significant, and I think surprised a lot of legal analysts. But, in this case, the jury not only didn't believe Amber Heard, but in ruling that she acted with actual malice, I mean, she had the intent to cause harm, right? That's a pretty high standard.
And another thing is, she's talking about a case that she brought up in the UK. Well, first of all, we're not in the UK, Heffa. We in America right now. So this was supposed to be what he did to her here and so forth. They can't be judging shits that happen over there in the UK and so forth. But that's because that's in another country and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if that was the case and he was proven so guilty of doing that, then how come he didn't go to jail in the UK? If he was proven to be a beater and a white beater and did all this stuff, then, they proved 12 cases of it, blah, 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 blah. Well, then why isn't Johnny in jail? How come Johnny didn't go to jail there? Now, see, you ain't coming to truth. You ain't coming to full course with this lady and so forth. So let's move on.
And it's pretty amazing since the op-ed never even mentioned Mr. Depp. You have to remember that.
Yes,
what
it
they
did.
learned from the
They showed it in the
case
op-ed.
was to demonize Amber, which is what they did, and to try to suppress as much
kind of
of
like
the
what you guys
evidence
were trying to
that
do.
came in the UK and did not come in the United States. But the other problem is we had cameras in the courtroom. So here we had, not only did we have a group of Depp fans that were there every day, 100 were allowed in. They lined up at 1 o'clock in the morning for their wristbands to be in that courtroom. But we had everything on camera, and we had tremendous social media that was very, very, very much against Amber.
The social media was very, very much against Amber. Everybody was against Amber. No, everybody was started going against Amber when they started seeing through her lies. See, she don't want to admit that people looked at this trial and were going, okay, something's not correct. Something's not adding up here. She's saying this and this and that, but then these people are saying it and everything. And where is this? Or how come she didn't do this? And why didn't she go to the, and why did she do this? And why did she keep staying there? My question is to any freaking person that's getting abused verbally or physically, why do you stay? Well, I love him. Oh, I love her. Why are you staying? And everything. If somebody's doing something wrong to you, get the frick out. Leave. Why are you guys staying there? There's no purpose for you staying there. It's freaking stupid. It's like these dumb idiots out here today talking about, I hate America. America sucks. America's never been a good place. Then why are you still here? Why are you living in America? Go and get your suitcase. Nobody's keeping you here, and pack your ass on up and move out. But they don't do that shit. They complain about it all freaking day long, but they don't do nothing about it. And then I'm seeing them over there at Starbucks drinking a nice little latte, on their laptops, talking about America sucks. Man, shut the hell up. Shut the front door. So I like what this brother here is about to say. Check this out.
Pointed out that was the first time that a victim of sexual abuse had to testify on
live
live television.
And I fought hard and lost that battle. It should not have happened.
So I am a former NFL player. And after a hard loss, it's easy to wake up and point to the other side. Oftentimes, I realized the better thing to do was to look in the mirror. What mistakes did I make as a player? What mistakes did our coaching staff make? And then how can we improve from there? Do you feel like you guys made any mistakes along the way? Do you feel like Amber made a mistake once he was on the stand?
She's like,
you're saying it's a
asking this
celebrity,
question.
it's Johnny, it's the people who support him. But what about you and your team?
Well, and that's an excellent question. And to say, and Amber even said on the stand, I am not perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not perfect. Exactly. You're not perfect, Amber, and you're definitely not a perfect liar or a perfect person that can think and get away with the shiz that you were getting away with. You're kind of like defeating yourself when you get up on the stand, Amber, and that's why people didn't believe you. Because when you got up on the stand, people look for realness, and they saw somebody acting. They saw somebody pretending, he was a monster. And then she would try to pretend. Another thing that messed Amber up was when they were up there trying to get the information about when she got the divorce settlement from Johnny, and she was up there saying, I don't want his money. I don't need money. She was in an interview on a show talking about, I got the money and I'm sitting and I'm putting it into a charity for children, blah, blah, this, or for battered women or something like that. I think it was for battered women and everything. And I'm going to donate all that money to them. She said this on the show that she was on. I'm donating all this money. I'm going to donate all the whole time because I don't need his money. I don't need his money. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay, Amber. So whatever happened to you donating it? So years later, okay, ladies and gentlemen, years later, here we are in the defamation case and everything. The lawyer asked her, hey, Amber, whatever happened to that money that you said you was going to donate to the charity, the women's battering charity or whatever that was that you were talking about? Did you ever donate that money? Well, I pledged that I did pledge it. I pledged the money and everything. She said, what do you mean pledge? She said, I pledged it. That's, so yes, I pledged. No, Amber, the money never got sent. The people never received it. So you didn't donate it and everything. Oh no, I pledge. That's what you do. But your lady's like going, pledge. Pledge is not the same thing as pledging something and everything. No, you didn't. Did you donate it? Now, I look at pledging and donating as the same entity and everything. And the lawyer turns around and she says, well, I don't, Amber. They're two different things. I don't look at those two as the same. Either you pledged or you donated the money. So, Amber, I'm going to ask you one last motherfucking time, heifer. Did you donate the dadgum money? Not pledged, but donate the money. And she said, well, not yet. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, closed case. It's a done deal. Right there. She done messed up. That was her mess up right there. And I like that this brother called out the lawyer and said, what responsibility do you take? And everything. You guys want to blame everybody else. Oh, the people coming into the room were the problem. Oh, it was on television. That was the problem. Oh, Johnny was the problem. Why we lost. You make all these excuses except you don't freaking say what you did wrong. What you messed up on. And everything. It's everybody else's fault. See, this is what liberal-minded flipnecks do. They blame everybody else except the actual person who's causing the actual problem, which is them. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little taste on what the exclusive was with Amber. I'm sure they're going to continue it more. I can give a flip about anything else this girl's got to say because she's an idiot and a liar and nobody believes you. Now she's trying to save face. I think personally she's getting paid to do some of these new exclusive interviews because she owes some money, ladies and gentlemen, $10 million in money. Yes. And so she's not looking good right here in her current flow. And I believe flash news, ladies and gentlemen, flash news alert. Amber just got dropped from Aquaman 2. They completely took her shiz out of the movie. That's right. That's what's being said. That she's no longer in the new Aquaman 2 movie. Johnny Depp, on the other hand, can we get the new one? Can we get this one here? Yeah, Johnny Depp. It's just picked up. From what we're hearing, the new Beetlejuice movie that's going to be coming into the makings. Yeah, he's going to be playing Beetlejuice. I wonder. That's so funny how that worked out, Amber. How you jacked him up back 6 years ago and everything, saying he did this, and jacked his career up with Pirates of the Caribbean and Beast, Beast movie, the Harry Potter star Beast movie, whatever magic movie. Yeah, he was supposed to be in that movie. Disney dropped him out of that because of this lie that she put out there and everything. dropped him from Pirates because of the lie. By the way, they're trying to replace him with The Rock. I love you, Rock, but you ain't no Johnny Depp when it comes to Pirates of the Caribbean. Everybody loves Jack Sparrow. Ain't no Jack Sparrow. They ain't no Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just putting that out there on my own point. Okay. Do y'all feel me on that one? Y'all feel me? Okay. Yeah, they feel me. Okay, good. Because I'm just letting y'all know. And everything. Without Johnny Depp, this is what's going to happen in the theater. Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be pretty. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ Quake's a Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk. I just wanted to come to you guys with another podcast and doing this one here for you, letting you guys know we're going to be coming out with some more stuff. So look out for TJ&MJ Spin Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. If you guys are gamers out there, check me out on live Twitch. TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming on Twitch.com. There, Twitch.tv.com, TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming. And you can also check it out on YouTube, the TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming on YouTube. And check that shit's live streams. We talk about the games. We talk about all the craziness coming. I got to actually do a live stream on the actual show that came out there for Besta. And all the cool games that are coming out on Besta. Like, again, we'll get into that. I'll talk about all that stuff. But, yeah, this was Amber's first coming out, telling her truth. Woe is me. School's out, witch. It's time to get down to business. All right? I'm Audi 5000, you guys. May the funk be with you. Yeah.
Beta, Plasmic. Hey, that's Beta Plas over there. Shut up. Octopus gonna win it. Octopus just wanna jump the floor, y'all. Octopus back at it. Cosmic funk, flop, Plasmic, Octopus. Where you can laugh, have fun while getting the latest on movies and game reviews with a little pop culture news. Then you just discovered TJ and MJ Spend Your Dollar or Save Your Dollar movie reviews. Don't get it twisted. We bring it to you live every Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com.